Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Now, if you'd like to work on a question from the Eggheads while you watch at home, Chris, I gather you've got one.
I am indeed, Jeremy, yeah. In 1897, what was erected at the entrance to the Prater Gardens in Vienna in celebration of the upcoming Golden Jubilee of Emperor Franz Joseph?
And we'll find out the answer at the end of the show from Chris. Taking on our awesome quiz champions today are the FARmous Five from Merseyside. Now, this team are all actively involved with the Freshfields Animal Rescue Centre in Liverpool. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Jane. I'm a retired banker.
Hi, I'm John and I'm a fundraising manager.
Hi, I'm Mike and I work in financial services.
Hi, I'm Ryan and I'm a category worker.
Hi, I'm Tim and I'm an account manager.
So, Jane and team, hello.
Hello.
Great to see you. Just tell us about the team name first. FARmous Five, not Famous Five.
It's a little bit of a play on the FARmous Five, so it's Freshfields Animal Rescue. And also, we do farm animals as well as domestic animals.
Oh, so it's particularly clever because farm animals are involved at the centre.
Yes, it's not just cats and dogs. We have sheep, horses.
And they're animals who've been through a hard time?
Yes.
OK, have wandered off or stray or...?
Unwanted, abused, abandoned. We try and rehome them wherever possible.
Do you quiz?
We all quiz, but not together.
Right. Good luck, team. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, FARmous Five, the Eggheads have won the last 2 games. They're getting a bit of a roll on here. That means there's £3,000 to say you can't beat them today. Should we go for it?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of music. So one of you, please, FARmous Five, against one of the Egghead Five.
Okay.
Beth, Chris, Pat, Kevin or Lisa?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK, I'll do it.
Ryan's doing
OK,
that.
Ryan, our category worker, against which of these feline quizzers?
I'll take on Chris.
Then if I call you feline, Chris?
Well, astrologically, I'm a Leo, so I suppose that counts.
Very, very good point, yeah. Ryan from the FARmous Five taking on Chris. Please go to our famous question room now. Ryan, you rescue cats?
Yes, I do, yeah. I work at the cattery.
And how many cats have you got there?
Oh, we have probably about 60 on site at the moment, but we can get up to about 120.
Gosh, and turnover, would you sit with the same 60 be there in a week's time, or...?
Hopefully not. We rehome a few a week, but cats that can't be rehomed, that have problems or anything like that, they always stay with us. We're a non-kill rescue, so they've got a home there forever if necessary. Wonderful.
So, Ryan, music, your choice. Would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
Here we go with your first question, then. Good luck. According to the lyrics of the 1991 hit single for Right Said Fred, I'm too sexy for which of these? My Own Good, My Village, or My Shirt?
That was I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt.
I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt, that's right. I like your shirt, by the way, just to say that.
Thank you very much.
Here's your question, Chris. In which of these instruments are strings hit by hammers to produce sound? Concert harp, piano, or accordion?
That's the piano, Jeremy.
It's the piano, Chris. Well done. Second question to you, Ryan. The Moroccan-born US artist known as French Montana is best known for his work in which genre? Is it rap, jazz, or country?
Well, Montana's known for cowboys and stuff, so I'll go for country.
The logic is good, but the answer is wrong. Rap is the answer. OK, you have a chance to take the lead. Mr. Hughes, your question. At the 2018 Brit Awards, who won the Critics' Choice category? Is it Zayn, Georgia Smith, or Adele?
Oh, yeah, I think she's made a bit of a comeback. It surprised everybody. Adele.
It is Georgia Smith with 2 J's. That's the answer. So, it's 1 each, and Ryan, we go back to you. You can see Chris has got vulnerabilities on music. Which Scottish singer-songwriter composed the song Caledonia that featured on the 1978 album of the same name? Jerry Rafferty, Billy Connolly, or Dougie MacLean?
I was actually thinking Rod Stewart before the question came up. It'll have to be a guess, so I'll go for Dougie MacLean.
You're absolutely right. Well done, Dougie MacLean, it is, yeah. All right, Chris, this to stay in. Which station on New York's L Train network shares its name with the stage name of the singer Ashley Frangipani? Sutter, Halsey, or Livonia?
Sutter Islands, where nasty stuff happened. Livonia Street's in Soho. There is a Halsey Street station, so I'll say Halsey.
He's right. Well done. Halsey it is. OK, 2 each. We go to sudden death, Ryan. So I don't give you alternatives. It's a little bit harder. Here we go. Which ABBA song contains the lines, "Yes, I've been broken-hearted, blue since the day we parted"?
Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia is quite right. Chris, to stay in. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Are lyrics from a hit single for which US girl group?
Not the Sugar Babes. Destiny's Child?
Pussycat Dolls is the answer. Chris, you've been knocked out. Well done, Ryan. You're in the final round.
Thank you.
Good start for our challengers. Chris is not in the final. There we go. Simple as that, challengers. Come back to us. We'll play on. Well, good start for our FARmous Five. They've lost no brains from the final round, making you look a bit infamous. Eggheads, let's see what happens now. The next round is science. So,
OK, who else wants to take science then?
I don't mind.
OK.
I'll
John.
take science.
OK, it's going to be John, fundraising manager.
Pick.
Which egghead? And you can't have Chris Hughes.
Do you reckon Lisa?
I'd say Lisa.
Lisa?
I'll take Lisa.
Brilliant. John, on science, versus Lisa, not for the first time.
No.
On science.
No.
OK, can we go to the question room now, please? So what are your hobbies, John?
I like anything outdoors, really. I like sports. Or getting out into the countryside, doing a bit of walking around.
And a bit of running as well?
Sometimes. We've done a couple of corporate challenges in my time where you've got to ride bikes up big hills and kayak around lakes and climb up mountains. But it's always good fun.
So we're on science, John, all a long way from running around outdoors. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
OK, let us see if the challengers can press the advantage. Here we go, Lisa. What is the chemical symbol for the element iridium? IR, ID, or IM?
It's not IM. First thought was IR. IR.
Yes, it is IR. Well done. OK, John, your question. Which of these terms refers to a steep-sided mound formed when extruded lava is too viscous to flow far from a volcano? Is it lava dome, magma pyramid, or basalt steeple?
I'm going to go for basal steeple.
Basalt steeple or basalt steeple? Eggheads, do we know?
Lava Dome.
Lava dome is the answer. OK, Lisa. Which of these types of drugs are specifically used to treat fever? Antitussives, antipyretics, or antihistamines?
So your antitussive, the tuss bit is to do with coughs, isn't it? So that must be what that is. Given the number of antihistamines I actually take, I've no idea what the basis for that is. But to treat fever, you said, didn't you, in the question?
Yes.
That would suggest antipyretics.
Antipyretics is the right answer. So she has 2. And John, you need to get this one right to stay in. Which of these birds is predominantly black and white in colour? Dunnock, barn owl, or avocet?
Avocet. I don't think it's barn owl. And it was a choice between the two.
You said that with great conviction and you're correct. Well done, avocet, you're still in. But if Lisa gets this right, she's in the final. Which of these phenomena are the result of the Tyndall effect? Lisa, Tyndall, tropical cyclones, black holes, or blue eyes?
Tyndall, TY or?
Tyndall.
Now, I think... I was thinking it was a space thing anyway. Tyndall, is that William Tyndall? I think was an astronomer anyway. So we'll try black holes.
So William, anyone help us with who the Tyndall was? It's not the guy who translated the Bible.
He was from Ireland, he was from County Carlow, and he was a bit of an entrepreneur and a scientist. He made an early spotting of penicillin, but he didn't realise the significance.
And that's William Tyndall.
Is it John Tyndall?
John Tyndall.
John Tyndall.
And what was his speciality? Black holes?
Well, the blueness of the sky, I think, is down to Tyndall scattering. So perhaps it's blue eyes.
He was a bit of a polymath, Tyndall. He
got
was involved in all kinds of scientific
the Tyndall effect.
endeavour. The scattering of blue light to give the blue colour of the skies.
Right, so the scattering of light to give the blue colour of the skies. Shay, Pat and Kevin, Blue eyes is the answer.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's new information for us. So that's lucky, but you need to get this one right, John. In 1910, which transport pioneer became the first Briton to be killed in an accident involving a powered aircraft? Charles Rolls, Lord Brabazon of Tara, or Amy Johnson?
I don't know. It's going to have to be a complete guess. And I'll go down the left and say Charles Rolls.
Charles Rolls is right. Good quizzing, good comeback. Well done. We go to sudden death again. Lisa, your question. I don't give you alternatives. A flying machine called the aerial steam carriage, co-designed by William Samuel Henson and John Stringfellow, was patented in which century?
I don't know. James Watt the first person to work out how to sort of harness the power of steam? Then you're looking at that's like 17th century. So maybe I've got to work later than that, but I really don't know. Should we try the 17th?
17th, any eggheads know?
19th.
19th, says Chris. What do we know about the aerial steam carriage? Was it airborne, Chris?
I don't think it ever got off the ground. It was a basically sound idea, but the problem with anything steam-driven is you've also got to have a boiler, which adds to the weight. The golden age, if you like, of steam was sort of the mid-19th century, and all sorts of lunatic contraptions were designed that never got built.
It didn't fly, you're quite right. Although Stringfellow's later models with 10 to 20-foot wingspans did achieve powered flights from 1848. Lisa, the answer is 19th. So, follow your teammate into the final here, John, if you get this right. If the Y in Wi-Fi refers to wireless, what does the Li in Li-Fi represent in the name of another method of transmitting data? So Wi-Fi, you obviously know that's W-I-F-I, and Li-Fi is L-I-F-I.
I hoped you were going to say, what does the Phi stand for? But no, Li. I don't know. I'm going to go for Li. I don't know how it would be this, but lithium.
Any teammates know?
Light.
Light, yeah. Light is the answer.
That would make more sense.
Light would have got you into the final. Lisa, which planet takes approximately 88 days to orbit the sun?
Mercury.
Mercury's right. So you must get this right now, John. Which imperial unit of volume is equal to 568 millilitres?
Gallon?
No, a pint. Sudden death. Lisa's in the final round. The Eggheads are pulling back. Return to us, please. We'll see what happens in round 3. Okay, the FARmous Five have lost a brain now from the final round. The Eggheads have lost one as well. We play on. It's history now. Who's the historian?
No. I was going to do. You can take on history. If you want me to take,
You okay?
I'll try it.
Okay. Mike's Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, I'll try that, Jeremy.
Works in financial services. Against which egghead? Beth on the left or Pat or Kevin, the two pillars in the middle?
I'll take on Beth.
Okay, good stuff. So it's going to be Mike from the FARmous Five versus Beth on history. Let's go to it. All right, Mike, it's history. It's against Beth. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
Mike, which of these historical figures was assassinated? Catherine the Great, Henry VIII, or Julius Caesar?
I will go for Julius Caesar.
Yep. He had a bad weekend at the Senate, didn't he?
Et tu, Brute.
Et tu, Brute. Julius Caesar's right. Well done. Beth, your question. Which of these terms was historically used for parts of what is now known as China? Is it Cathay, Persia, or Numidia?
I'll say going from the name of the airline, it would be Cathay.
Because we have Cathay
Pacific.
Pacific. Cathay's right. Well done. 1-1. Mike, back to you. The 17th and 18th century mercenary soldiers called the Wild Geese came from where? Ireland, Switzerland, or Mexico?
I'll say Mexico.
No, it was Ireland. So your second question, Beth, to take the lead. In which century did Cistercian monks begin the construction of Revo Abbey? 9th, 12th or 15th?
Seems a bit pointless than building in the 15th. I think it's a bit earlier than that. From what I can recall of the architecture, similar in style, like Lincoln Cathedral, sort of like that Gothic style, which would make it the 12th. Yeah, 12th century.
Absolutely right, Beth. Well done. 12th century. So, Mike, you need this to stay in. Which Victorian social reformer wrote the 1842 report entitled The Sanitary Condition of the Labouring Population that was a major part of the campaign for improvements in sanitation and public health? Was it Caroline Norton, Joseph Rowntree, or Edwin Chadwick?
I don't know this one either. I'll guess it, Edwin Chadwick.
Do you know this, Beth?
I would have gone with Chadwick, but I'm not entirely sure.
Chadwick is correct. Well done, Edwin Chadwick. All right, Beth can take the round here. Which of these Celtic tribes in Roman Britain occupied an area roughly comparable with that of East Yorkshire? Beth, was it Parisi, Ordovikis, or Demeti?
I've just read a book about Romans. I don't think any of these came up. Actually, maybe they did. So they're around the East Yorkshire is. Ordovici, Demeti. Not. I don't know it. They all seem reasonable, but I think I'll go with Ordovice.
Ordovikis, Ordovice. It doesn't matter how you say it, it's the wrong answer. It's Parisi.
That would have been the one I would have not gone for.
Not gone for. What is the book you're reading?
I read it was a Terry Deary book on Roman emperors.
Right. I'm just reading.
Adult horrible histories.
What's the? I'm just on the Mary B. SBQR.
SBQR.
So I'm enjoying. Yeah. So this is good. You've had a comeback here, Mike. 2 each. After 3 questions, we go to sudden death. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. The Victorian architect William Burgess recreated a large castle for his client, the 3rd Marquess of Bute, in the centre of which British city?
Just trying to think of actually the name Bute, where does that coincide with in the UK? I don't have. I'll go for Bristol.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking Bute would take you up to Argyll and all of that, wouldn't it, in Scotland? But then I suppose you're Aberdeen, that would be wrong. Bristol's wrong. Cardiff is the answer. Cardiff, with decoration in the Gothic style, I'm told. Okay, Beth, if you get this right, you are in the final round. Sudden death, here we go. The technique of dendrochronology is used to date and interpret past events based on the analysis of what?
Tree rings, trees.
Trees is right. Beth, you're in the final. Sorry, Mike, knocked out by our egghead, which can happen, and you won't be in the final round. We have one more round to play before the final. If you come back to us, we will play it. A win for Beth, and your 100th.
What's it?
Yes, that was your 100th.
Yay!
Successful head-to-head.
Hurrah!
As it stands, the FARmous Five have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost 1 so far. Let's see if we can level it up. Just this round to come before the final, and it's sport.
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
Tim?
Tim.
OK, and you've got Pat or Kevin. Not easy.
Yes.
Pick your poison, basically.
Okay. I'll take Kevin too.
Got 2 in the final.
Very good. The Grandmaster, as he's known. So Tim from the FARmous Five taking on Kevin from the Eggheads on Sport. Let's see what happens at the end of this. Please go to our question room. Do you like quizzing, Tim?
Yeah, I try to attend 2 or 3 a week if I get the chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. What, pub quizzes and
Yeah.
belong to a league at all, or?
I used to a few years back, but not anymore. I work away a fair amount at the moment, so try to struggle to get it in where I can.
And sport is your main subject, or is it just the way the cookie crumbled today?
It's just the way it landed, unfortunately. TV and film would have been my favourite subject.
Sounds like they could do with you in the final, if at all possible here.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see. So you're up against Kevin. Knock Kevin out, and you will have more than equalled the situation. Would you like to go first or second, Tim?
I'd like to go first, please.
OK, so here we are. We're on sport. And your first question, Tim, is this. Apart from gold braiding, which two colours appear on the jackets of jockeys racing for the Queen? Grey and black, purple and scarlet, or lemon and lime?
With it being regal colours, I would imagine it's probably purple and scarlet.
I like your logic. You're bang on. Purple and scarlet. Kevin, which of these clubs was not one of the 22 founding members of the organisation that became the Rugby Football League? Halifax, Huddersfield, or Harlequins?
Well, yeah, logically, 'cause it was very much a northern breakaway in the 1890s. And Harlequins are a southern club, so I will say Harlequins.
I like it. Harlequins is right. One each. Tim, which of these tennis players played left-handed? Tim, is it Bjorn Borg, Fred Perry, or Rod Laver?
My instinct's saying go for Rod Laver, so that's what I'm going to say.
Yes, Rod Laver's right. You are a good quizzer. Okay, Kevin, over to you. Which Manchester United player scored a deciding goal against Arsenal in a 1999 FA Cup semi-final replay that prompted a famous shirt-waving celebration? Ryan Giggs, Jaap Stam, or Teddy Sheringham?
An FA Cup semi... no, did you say FA Cup or League
1999 FA Cup semi-final replay. Deciding goal.
No, I'm struggling with that. Might be wrong. It seems possible. No, I don't know. I was going to say it seems slightly early for Jaap Stam, but I don't. Yeah, I think it's one of the two British players, probably. I'm torn between Giggs and Sheringham here. I'm going to say Giggs.
Giggs is your answer. This sounds like to me the year they won the Champions League, but I'm not sure. You are right, though. It is Ryan Giggs.
Yeah.
Kevin is still very much in it, 2-2. Third question to you, Tim. Which of these men's rugby union teams won the Pro 12 competition in 2017? Glasgow Warriors, Munster, or Scarlets?
Not my sport. Not my sport at all. I know Munster have got a very good side. I'm going to go down the middle. If in doubt, go down the middle.
Munster is the wrong answer. Scarlets, we wanted. Pro 12 competition in 2017 may give Kevin the chance to book his seat in the final. Let's see. Kevin, your question. In 2012, the 52-year-old Jamaican-born runner Merlene Ottey anchored which country's 4x100 meters sprint team at the European Championships? Switzerland, Spain, or Slovenia?
Yeah, it's an odd one, but she had married a Slovenian and taken Slovenian nationality, so Slovenia.
The correct answer is Slovenia. Kevin, 3 out of 3. Sorry, Tim, knocked out. I know you're good. Just couldn't take him on sport, though. All right, we're all set up for the final now. Do come back to us. We'll play it for £3,000. Okay, this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for our final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But those of you who lost your head-to-heads, I'm afraid won't be taking part in this round. So, John, Mike and Tim from the FARmous Five, and also Chris from the Eggheads, would you please now leave the studio? So, Jane and Ryan, you are playing to win the FARmous Five, £3,000. Beth, Pat, Kevin and Lisa, you're playing for something that I think we can't really put a value on, which is the Eggheads' precious reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge and challenges you can confer, OK? So the question is, can your 2 brains take down these 4 in a famous victory? And Jane, would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
OK, good luck. Here's your first question. In which year did J.S. Fry and Sons create the first chocolate bar for mass production? 1747, 1847 or 1947?
Before it came up, I was thinking 17 something.
Wait, I have no idea, so I have to go.
So that was all I've got to go on. I was thinking 1732. I don't know
That's
why.
close enough. Yeah, go for that
Shall
one.
we try that?
Yeah.
We'll try 1747.
1747 is your answer. Let's just see, because some of the Eggheads like their chocolates. Is that right?
Might have been tempted by 18.
Yeah, I would have said
18.
18.
Just
Because what production and that kind of thing was
Yeah.
1800s.
Yeah.
1847 is the answer. Okay, Eggheads. The dactylion is the tip of which part of the human body? The middle finger, nose, or elbow?
There's a link there. Look at the spelling, though, I think.
Yes, of course, Dactylion, dactylion.
Fingers, isn't it? So it's this,
I would have thought said, yeah.
the logic is
No
that-
reason for it to be nose or elbow, is there?
I can't think of anything, no.
We know the word for the tip of the elbow. I'm just thinking. I'm pretty sure it's not your nose.
I think it's...
Is there a word for it? Or is it just an elbow?
I think there is a word for it, but couldn't tell you what it was.
I'd have thought linguistically it had to be finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little finger.
We think that's middle finger.
You're right, middle finger it is. Challenges, your second question. In the Republic of Ireland, the Second World War period was commonly known by what name? Was it the crisis, the situation, or the emergency?
They weren't particularly involved, were they?
No.
I would have thought it was a crisis.
I was thinking situation.
I was.
Yeah.
Happy to try that?
Yeah, I think we should go for that. Yeah.
We'll try the situation.
It's the emergency.
Oh dear.
You're not out yet. Eggheads, if you get this right, the contest is over. Here's your second question. In the management of public and commercial bodies, for what does the letter P stand in the measure referred to as a KPI? A KPI, performance, profile, or points?
Key performance indicators.
Yeah, it's like a performance indicator, isn't it?
Yeah, key performance indicator.
Yeah, key performance.
Key performance indicators.
We think that's performance.
Performance as in key performance indicator. Now, if you've got this right, you've got 2. Our challengers haven't got one right yet. There's no way back for them if you are right. Are they right?
They are.
You are right. We say congratulations, Eggheads. You have won.
Bad luck, guys.
Performance was the answer, and they have performed well today.
They have.
Caught them on a very good day, and they're
Yeah.
back in. I think you're back in the swing here, Eggs, after a few difficult shows a while back. Challengers, thank you for playing. Commiserations, FARmous Five. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them most of the time, and they still reign supreme over Quizland. So that means the challengers don't go home with the £3,000, and we'll roll the money over to our next show. Eggheads, very well done. Oh, before we go, Chris, remind us of your question.
Oh, yeah. Erected in 1897, what was it just inside the entrance to the Prater Gardens in Vienna that was erected in celebration of the upcoming Golden Jubilee of Emperor Franz Joseph?
OK, tell me.
Well, 103 years before the London Eye, it was the Riesenrad, or giant wheel, as featured in The Third Man.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
That was there. So it was a big wheel.
Big wheel, yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Hope you got that at home. Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads as they get more and more confident. £4,000 we'll be here to play for. Until then, goodbye.